Welcome back to Mental Reps Week 3. Today, we're going to rewire how you feel discipline. Most people think discipline is willpower. It's not. It's dopamine, a cycle that you are in control of and you get to design. Let's go ahead and start off with a grounding breathing exercise. We're going to do an inhale for 4. We're going to hold for 2, and we're going to exhale for 6. We're going to do this 3 rounds. And on the inhale, I want you to think, I am safe to focus. And on the exhale, I want you to think, I am the architect of my energy. So let's go ahead and get started for 3 rounds. Inhale, 4, 3. I am safe to focus. Hold for 2. And exhale for 6, 5, 4. I am the architect of my energy. Let's do this again. Inhale for 4, 3. I am safe to focus. Hold for 2. And exhale for 6, 5, 4. I am the architect of my energy. Wonderful. Let's discuss why discipline is actually dopamine. Dopamine is not just pleasure. It's the anticipation of reward. Your brain is always craving those quick wins. That's why we get addicted to things such as scrolling, snacking, procrastination, because they complete this dopamine loop. But false rewards actually create regret as well. So getting really intentional, really drilled in, and really focused on moving consciously, this is going to help you create true discipline. These true discipline loops create growth. If you want to stay consistent, you don't need to force harder. The real magic here is you needing to control and hijack the loop, so to speak. There's always a trigger, and there's always a habit, and this always ends up with a reward. This is a loop. An example of a false loop is going to be stress, opening Instagram and scrolling for 5 hours as a dopamine hit and regretting it afterwards. That's a false loop. This could be stress, eating some ice cream with sugar in it, and the dopamine hit comes as you gain an additional 5 pounds or create more disease in your body from the inflammation. And this manifests as regret. Let's discuss discipline loops. You have stress. This stress you can turn into doing 5 push-ups perhaps to really get that energy out of your body and work through it in a more productive way. This is a dopamine hit, and this turns into pride and momentum because you're actually moving in the right direction consciously. This is a discipline loop. So another example, stress, and using that stress to hone in on maybe doing something like cleaning your house or organizing your documents or focusing that energy in a way where you're actually becoming more consciously aware of the things that you need to do. So maybe organizing your schedule. This turns into a dopamine hit, which gives you another ounce of pride and momentum because you're doing the right things. Our subconscious drill today, as we push forward, we're going to talk about the dopamine loop map. So grab your paper. I want you to write down one habit you know gives you a false reward. Whatever that habit is, there's no right or wrong. We're all completely different. Write down one habit. Next to it, next to this habit, I want you to map a replacement. So replace it with a micro habit first, something that feels good, something that creates no regrets, something that gives you a quick win. Write it as a chain. Trigger, whatever the trigger is, whatever your old habit is now, would come next. Next, you're going to show your old reward. So, whatever that trigger is, maybe it's low income and you didn't hit your goals for the month for your business growth. And whatever that old habit is, maybe you start going into a state of fight or flight and focusing on finding a million different things to try to make money with instead of focusing on the thing that actually is going to help you make money and fine tuning that and getting it out in a more effective way. And what does that old reward look like? Scattered energy, feeling chaotic, feeling stressed. You're stuck in that chaos loop. Then I want you to come up with the same trigger. So let's say you hit another low income month. What's a healthier new habit that you can put in that place? Let's say you look a little bit closer at what was working and what wasn't working, and you start focusing more energy on the things that were working and you get rid of the things that weren't. Maybe you test out a few other things just to see. Maybe there's something more effective you can use. Maybe you can lean on somebody who's been in the same spot as you before, who can actually see what you're doing and poke holes in it and help you get there faster. What's your new reward? Then you have that pride and confidence. Then you feel good. That dopamine hit feels good because you're more aligned with what you're actually wanting to work towards, right? Another trigger could be feeling anxious before bed. So maybe an old habit would be late night scrolling through your phone, and the old reward would be a distraction and a dopamine hit and a form of regret because now your mind's full of all this miscellaneous stuff and you don't have a clear mind to really focus and meditate on the things that you want to actually focus on, right? And a new habit could be journaling 3 sentences instead, or just journaling in general. And that new reward would be relief, completion. You'll have that calm and centeredness in your nervous system and your body, and you'll sleep better. Makes sense, right? So now I want you guys to focus on what habit loop are you rewriting this week? Get really clear on that. What new reward do you want to normalize this week? Okay. Feel free to share with everyone what habit you're choosing, what reward you're choosing. And let's be mindful of the size of the things that we're choosing. Let's keep it minimal. We'll grow these things, these habits. We'll grow these habits as we go. But for instance, running a marathon isn't feasible if you're only used to jogging for 5 minutes every 20 minutes of walking. So pick something that is a logical and healthier and easier next step for where you're at now so you won't feel that sense of overwhelm and we can push forward in a mindful, gradual, beautiful way. Discipline is not pain. It's the art of making dopamine work for you, not against you. Next, I'd like to do a future state visualization with you all. Make sure you're in a safe and comfortable space where you can fully relax. You can fully plug into everything I'm about to share with you. And this visualization is called The Architect of a Focus Rich Day. Go ahead and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. Relax in your seat or wherever you are. And I want you to see yourself tomorrow morning. Imagine you open your eyes with clarity. Instead of reaching for your phone, you're now reaching for your breath. You move through your first rep, one designed to fuel you, not drain you. And your body feels that momentum building. Each rep is stacking dopamine. Each win is building proof. I am disciplined by design. See yourself closing your day proud. Doesn't have to be perfect, but consistent. And I'd like for you to anchor this in. Go ahead and squeeze your fist. Deep inhale, exhale, and say, discipline is my dopamine cycle. Thank you. Remember, this week isn't about necessarily doing more. It's about wiring your brain to love the reps that actually move you forward. Your next assignment, go ahead and post your rewritten dopamine loop inside the week 3 thread so the community can witness it. And I'm going to close with an auto suggestion powerfully with you guys today. I am the architect of a focus rich day. My discipline rewards me now and later. Thank you for watching. See you soon.